Right then, guys, we last did it when we did like the wind event, and we won this. No, well, another 787B race car. I've got in the car that I'm going to use at the moment, Lancia Evolution 7 GSR. We're going to do Seattle 100 miles. I was going to do the Formula GT, but I think it's going to be too difficult. We've already got T3 tyres on it. I'm going to do some minor upgrading just to give us a little bit of edge over the competition, because I think it's going to send us Corvettes and possibly a Cobra, but I don't know how well they're going to be. I might need to de-weight the car a little bit as well. It's going to be quite a heavy car. Balloon ROMs, lightweight stage 1. I might as well get stage 2 while we're at it. Turbo, do I need it? That might be overkill. That might be overkill again. That's not worth it. You know what, we'll get that. Get stage 2, that should be enough then. Oh, I forgot to buy me my flywheel. Drive shaft. Just fits everything better. Don't need to worry about my transmission. Everything else is fine. So we've probably put a good maybe 100 grand into the car. Endurance race. Seattle. Now we should be alright for this. Should work well. Oh, so I've upgraded it, and now it's given us like Corvette, Viper, Mustang. A bit of minor upgrading keeps us with the competition. The only car I don't think I'm going to keep up with is the Cobra, but if that's got tyres that you go quick on it, it will hit relatively regular. Cobra realistically is going to be my only problem if it's got long-lasting tyres on it. But if it hasn't got long-lasting tyres on, Cobra's not going to be that much of a problem. There we go, that one. Yeah, just need to catch that curve up and overtake it, hopefully. It all depends on what its pit regime is as well, because I mean, if it's got a rubbish pit regime, and them tyres wear out too quickly, then it's not going to be a problem to me. Excuse me. So yeah, if its tyres wear out too quickly, then it ain't going to be that much of a problem for me. Going in. Okay, so the Cobra is not going to be a problem. Looks like it might be every 2 laps for the Cobra. So we've pretty much got this one in the bag then, because the other cars aren't any competition. That'll... I could probably have done this without upgrading, but I reckon it would have been difficult. Looking at like that we're going to be awesome on the track. Looks like the Cobra might get dead last. Obviously, with if it's going to do a 2-lap pit regime, every second lap it goes into the pits. It's just going to be interesting to see what the rest of the others pit like. So I've got to think of my tyres as well. If they pit roughly, now I'm going on assumption every 7 laps, we should be realistically be okay. Because if I can make them last, I'm hopefully going to go every 10 laps. That gives me 3 pit stops. I could have chosen an American car for this, and I have got my cars in my garage, Vipers. Well, actually, no, I don't think I've got a Viper. I've got things like, yeah, the Cobra, Camaro. I think I might even got a Corvette. But it's not the Corvette C5 race car. Yeah, I've got American cars in my garage. Just don't really use them because the majority of the time they're front engine rear wheel drive. That Viper, for example, that's a front engine rear wheel drive. I'm just not very good with front end and rear wheel drive cars. I mean, I know I've done the championships, but I kind of upgraded my car, so now. Well, there goes the Cobra again. So that Cobra's definitely getting dead last. I wonder how many times we're going to overlap Cobra. So I mean, if it's going to pit every 2 laps, it's going to go down so bad. And every time it pits, it just gets further and further away. So that's just going to be interesting. Excuse me. It's going to be interesting to see how many times we're going to overlap over. And usually the ones are falling behind quite nicely. I mean, the Viper's the closest at 12 seconds. It's going to be interesting to see how everyone goes. And when all's in the pit. As long as I'm pulling away and making that gap bigger, then I've got no problem. Now I'm not sure what vehicles I'm going to win from these, but I'm banking on one of them because it would be nice to hand me out a Polyphony 001. With that being the faster of the two. Because then that would be very, very, very nice for me. And a bit of competition for me to get the Formula GT done. So I'm banking on it giving me one. If it gives me one before I've done all the endurance events, then I'll track down the then I'll probably then I'll do the Formula GT before I finish all the endurance events off, because the Formula GT is a real Formula GT. You do like they do in real life. You know, loads of laps around the same course, several times. Not several times, once. You go around the course, so many laps. And you do it for 10 different events. And I think it's 10, I think it's the first 10 courses in the endurance events that you do for the Formula GT. I might be wrong, but we'll have a look when I get a Formula GT pen, because what I've got at the minute just ain't going to do it. I know the 787B race car is extremely quick, but it can't get its speed nowhere near as quick as the Formula GT cars, nowhere near. So I would struggle with that. I mean, I think I'd even struggle with the Toyota TS020 and possibly even the Nissan R390 GT1 race car. I think I'd struggle with those as well, to be honest. But if it gives me one of them, I might attempt it if I fully upgrade it. Fully upgrade it, fully power it. And then just go with one of them. I'm hoping then that I can outlast the Formula GT cars if it gives me one of them. If it gives me one. It's banking on it giving it me though. Oh, okay, so the Viper's gone in. The Corvette's gone in, the Gran Sports has gone in, and the Mustang's gone in, all on the 7th lap. It looks like they're pitting every 7. And that's probably the only time we're going to see the Mustang. Picture there, ever. So it should be the Viper, Corvette, Grand Sports, Mustang. I'll be very surprised if they're in a different order after that. Time will tell when they pass the end of section 1. Yeah, Viper. So it looks like that's set for the order then. So Viper, Corvette Z06, Corvette Grand Sports, Mustang SVT Cobra. Oh, is it actually there is a Cobra R or SVT Cobra? I can't remember. I will have to check that out. Make sure I'm not naming the car wrong. I do apologise if I am getting the car wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's an SVT Cobra. Viper GTS, 1999. I think it was released. One of the first American powerhouse cars that was road legal. It changed the way it was that real flashy sport cars went. I'd love to own a Viper GTS 1999, but let's be real, it's just not going to happen, is it? I'm not going to import one from America. I'd love to own one, but I'm not going to import it because it's going to cost a hell of a lot to get it imported and delivered to the UK. Very nice, nice and easy. Very, very nice and easy. So smooth that is. So at the end of this lap, we're going to be putting our car into the pit to get some fresh tyres. And in real life, the car would also need fueling, but they didn't add the fuel until Gran Turismo 4. And I do like Gran Turismo 3. I prefer 3 over 4. 4 was too long. 3's my favourite in the series. 1's a good start, but it was short. I could probably do that in a few parts. If I was going to do a long play video Gran Turismo 1, I might very well do at some point. But yes, as this is my first long play project, coming towards near the end, it's been good. I do apologise that it's taken 4 or 5 years to do, but obviously I can't just sit here and play video games all day. I have other things, family, work, need to eat, sleep, and catch up on other things. I'd love to just sit here and play games all day, but that's not very good at all. So here we go. Car in the pit for the first time. That's a very awkward start point. That's a very, very, very awkward start point. this will probably be one of our longest laps. Every lap after the pit stop is going to be our longest. Nice and easy. So smooth. I just love how when you put fresh tyres on, sometimes it can either mess you up or it just runs smooth. I guess it just depends on how you handle the car. I guess, but I mean, it runs so smooth, it's unreal. Unreal. Nice and smooth, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the Super Speedway endurance event yet. I'm not sure whether I want to put another road car on there, or whether I go for one of my slower race cars. So I have got an S2000 LM race car that's got like 250 brake horsepower. But I might need to upgrade that. Or whether I go and buy another car. So I've got the cash, I've got like what I'll probably be just short of. Probably just be over 4 million credits in this, just after this event. I'll probably have just over 4 million credits. Go, we're again on 12. It is going to get to the point where I'm going to overlap her. I messed that up. Way messed that up. That cost me. Could have probably got close to my fastest lap, about 140. So the Viper's holding I'm holding a steady 29-second advantage over the Viper. Don't think I'm going to overlap the Viper. That's going to be a challenge. but we shall see how that goes. I mean, I'd like to overlap the Viper, but I don't think that's going to happen. I love that little count up at the bottom. You know, the little count of how many miles and kilometres you've done in the vehicle. And the fact that it gives you all of the little red blinking what gear blinking number of what gear you should be in for the corner. That's a good touch. Always enjoyed that. Exactly what gear you should be in for the corner. Just all the extra features that we added into 3 that we didn't have in 2. Yes, they dropped some of the cars out, and there's no used car dealerships anywhere. But you did you did get a fair bit of choice of brand new vehicles you could buy with 18 grand. PT Cruiser wasn't a bad choice. It was one of the fastest, but also quite hard to see over. The Sprint Truno, that was a good choice. Toyota Sprint Truno. Could have done that. You still would have had a bit of money for upgrading, actually, to be honest, with that Sprint Truno. My personal choice, whenever I do a long playthrough, I go for the Mazda MX-5. The cheap one, because I think you can only buy the cheap one. The cheapest one. I personally pick that car. So it does well in the first few events. I think it's also an FR car, so you've got a front engine rear-wheel drive car straight off as well. With a bit of upgrading, you can beat the other cars in the beginner league, no problem. I might do a specific, like, long playthrough of one of the racing games that I've got many of, to see if it's possible to do the game. Now this is going to be difficult, but to do the game with either the cars it gives you for each championships, or buying, now this would be a Gran Turismo one that I would have to do it in, or buying just brand new cars and using those, and I mean from the new dealerships, none of this used or cars that I get from winning events, just purely buying the vehicles in and going from there. Do it that way. Might be a bit of a challenge to do it that way, but I might be able to get it to work if I can do it. If you guys would like to see me to do a challenge long playthrough of Gran Turismo, I'm going to do Gran Turismo 2 for it, of just buying new cars, just new cars, with some upgrading obviously, 'cause I'm going to try and do the entire game 100%. Let me know. I mean, it's been one thing that has been playing on my mind since I've been doing this playthrough. But if you would like me to add an extra challenge to the Gran Turismo 2 long playthrough that I will be doing, and you want me to do it with just cars from the new dealership only, let me know and I will try and 100% the whole thing. then that way we will see if it is doable with just new cars. And that'll be one long playthrough. That's going to be very, very difficult for me to keep up with and get on top of, because I know some of them can be quite difficult, especially some of the endurance events where they're going to put race cars on, like the 2-hour endurance event. That's going to be a difficult one. Last 2 hours. But if I get the cars that I need, mainly because I need to do the manufacturer event as well, then I can get them out of the way and done with as well, but the manufacturer events. That's the one thing that's going to kill me, is the manufacturer events. Get the manufacturer events done with the cars, then at least that's going to be the one that's going to be done. And I'm hoping that I can do all the manufacturer events and all of the main game with just brand new cars from the new dealerships, none of this used car lot. I will try and do it. I'm going to see as well, when I do the playthrough, we're going to have a look together when I do it, to see if there is any car that I can buy brand new, because I can't remember off the top of my head if there is any that I can buy brand new, because otherwise I'm going to have to do the painstaking task of golding couple of license tests to get the money to get a brand new car. So I am hoping to 100% the game. The long playthrough with just new vehicles from the dealerships. I'm hoping it's possible. I think it's going to be the manufacturer events that I'll struggle with actually on that. I think. I do apologise for that. Alexa, stop. I apologise, my Alexa's going off. Yes. So yes, I will probably do Gran Turismo 2 next and do my long playthrough with just new vehicles to add that extra challenge. Because otherwise I could just make it really easy for myself. I remember playing Gran Turismo 2 lots when I was a kid. I've beaten it multiple times as well. So we're going to add the extra challenge to the playthrough, and we're going to go from. Have I overlapped the Cobra? I think I have overlapped the Cobra. Yeah, this is not the rider behind me, otherwise it would be too close. Yes, I've overlapped the Cobra. Oh nice, sweet. I've overlapped the Cobra. Must have been in the pits last time I overlapped it. Awesome. So yes, I'm going to go in the pits again. Ooh, I nearly lost control of my car there. Must have had a bit of steering on when I landed. So yes, going in the pits again on the end of this lap. I still haven't been able to beat, God, was that lap 4? Still haven't beaten that time yet. There we go, nice and smooth. So yeah, halfway through already. That's not taken that long either actually. About 34 minutes and we're halfway through. So we're probably looking at about an hour and 20 minutes. That's probably what we're looking at. I mean, I do apologise, this video is going to be extremely long. But I've decided that I'm going to video the whole endurance event, and you guys just want to skip to any part of the race at any point, then you are more welcome to do that. Just slide the little video slider on YouTube, on your YouTube screen there, at any point, because then that would give you any specific point in the race. There's been nothing major, no, from what I've seen, no spin outs, no major crashes or anything. Not that you can really do anything major on Seattle if you do it right. The only downside to it is that the Cobra hasn't been very competitive. I mean, pitting every 2 laps the Cobra, and it's just, why? Oh, I forgot to go in the pit on the last lap. That was lap 20. I should have gone in the pits. I'm going to have to go in now then. I forgot to go in on lap 20. I was too busy talking, that is. Definitely go in this lap. Yeah, we'll go in this lap. There we go. Can't believe I forgot to go in on lap 20. Right, is the Cobra going to go in with us? Yeah. There we go. So in essence then, they should put on this lap as well. If I've worked that out right. Yeah, Viper. Corvette Z06. Mustang SVT Cobra. Hey, oh. One of them decided not to go in. Okay, so that's going to make a bit of a turn off. One of them's decided not to. I don't think that was a wise idea for him to. Yeah, the Grand Sports. Grand Sports decided not to bother. Well, that shocked me a little bit. Grand Sports decided not to bother. I assume the Vibe's past it now. Still going for it. I think there might be a little blip in the video there, guys. Because I think it's going on to two different files. So, I'll have to put them together when I can to give you guys the full video in one go. Hopefully my computer will render that properly. Difficult to try and beat that 140.615. I mean, I would have to literally drive perfect. Well, that wasn't driving perfect. Don't think I'm going to beat it on this lap. Ah, the Grand Sports has finally got in then. Excuse me. So we go lap 23, Corvette Grand Sports goes into the pits. So that means in 5 lap time, the Viper GTS, the Corvette Z06 and the Mustang SVT Cobra should theoretically pit. If we go by the way they've been doing their pit regimes so far. That was a bit smooth, that was. I still don't think I'm going to beat the 1 minute 40. I mean, I'll be very lucky to get close to it. I would be lucky to get close to 1 minute 40. range in the 140 mark. I'm about a second too slow. That Cobra's pit regime is just so weird. Every 2 laps. This makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why would you go every 2 laps? Them tyres must be the super softs. The ones on like 40 odd thousand credits to buy. Oh, it is a 139.433. That was so smooth. So smooth. Wow, this thing can move fast lap. I went way too wide there. Not been a bad choice though. We shall see. See if we get a new fast lap again. Don't think I will. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. That was too close. So close I even hit it. I wasn't supposed to hit it. I was supposed to skim by. With some clearance so I don't bounce off with the car. Even though I did tap, I got a 141. Which is still a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting a 141 with that crash, so that was far too close. Excuse me. And we're nearly on lap 30, which will be our last pit stop, guys. Lap 30. Then it'll be a straight sprint line to the finish. And that way, we've done our first endurance event. So I'm going to leave the Formula GT hopefully to the last, depending on what cars it gives us via these endurance racing I'm doing. As sort of the last hurrah, the last championships, the last the last event I might actually do. I'm hoping anyway, because I mean, it will be nice to finish it on a championships, so you guys get the full championships. It will be in 10 separate videos. I will label each race in the championships. I'll mark it down as Formula GT and then what track it is. If you don't like a specific track, then you can just skip by it. Unfortunately, I can't do that with the endurance events. All about how nice would that actually be, just be able to skip the endurance events one by one, just go to the very end and see how the cars I actually go. But that's not doable unless you just skip to almost the end of every endurance event video just to see what car I win. But until I've got them up on YouTube, there's nothing much I can do. But yeah, I've quite enjoyed doing this long play video for you guys to watch on YouTube. It's been a very eventful, long-winded process, which has been good. I mean, there have been times where I've not been able to do any recording, and there's been time where I've been able to do plenty of recording. But you know, with everything that's going on, it just gets a little bit more tricky. And obviously, with all the bills going up, I've got to be careful of how much I actually do, otherwise it's just going to cost a fortune. Yeah, so if it's just another one, another quick reminder, just before we finish the endurance event, and I forget to mention it. If there is any long play videos or games that you would like to see, let me know, and I'll sort of make a list and start working through it as like little YouTube long play projects for you guys. I might not know everything about the games. I might not find some secrets that you guys might know, or some little Easter eggs that you guys know on the games. But I will do I will work on my way on doing long play videos of the games. Probably very late to the YouTube party of doing long play projects, but as I've mentioned his name before, I was watching Sky Hurricane's long play projects, and yeah, it just sort of got me thinking, well, maybe I should do some long play videos of my favourite games, and I started with one of my all-time favourite races, Gran Turismo 3. A lot of people complain that this one was short, but the races were too long. Yes, the races do get too long, that means 10 laps a piece, and then start getting to 20 laps a piece on the professional league events. That did get long-winded. I've only got the Formula GT left in there, thankfully. But it just brought a whole different challenge. I mean, every event you went onto, there was always a challenging car to beat. One that was a bit more powered than what you went with. I mean, look at the Stars and Stripes event on the Beginner League. I'm pretty sure it was the Beginner League, where you went with a nice and easy American car, and I'm pretty sure that the Cobra was in there as well, and it was just shooting off the line. I mean, the Cobra was one of the quickest cars in that event that it could send to. Some of the events do get challenging quite quickly. But I mean, if you start out with the wrong car, you're not exactly going to do very well. Because you need to earn the credits to get yourself a better car. Or at least upgrade your cars to get the better cars. Upgrade your cars to get more power in the car, to win more events to get better cars. When I did this long playthrough, I made it quite clear to myself that I was going to gold every single license test, which, if you watch the first 6 parts of my video, it will of this long play project, it will literally show you me. I should have gone to the pit by now, which would have showed you all 8 licenses in all 6 license categories. So National B, National A, International B, International A, Super License, excuse me, and Rally license as well, all gold. I got all gold on every single one. It took me some time to do it, I'm not gonna lie, it was painful for some of them. I mean, some of them I've had to switch to my preferred viewing mode to do them. I try not to, because I try and make sure that you guys see the vehicle so you don't get first person motion sickness from watching the car from, I think it's on the front bumper view. You know, it's completely on the front bumper, so the whole car's behind the camera sort of thing, which I can't stand that. I mean, on some games, which I can't stand, well, I can stand the camera on the front bumper with the whole car behind the camera, but the recording purposes I can't stand it. I mean, I don't want to make people motion sickness when they can't see the car. I might as well go in the pits and do our last 6 laps on fresh tyres. Should take, we'll be up to about an hour and 20. Oh, some cars just gone by me. Who's that? Who is that? What, the Cobra? Oh no, it's the Grand Sport. Is that the Cobra? It's the Cobra unlapped me. Have I really been that cautious of the Cobra, or is that the Grand Sports? If you know what, I think that is the Grand Sports. So it's fine, yeah, the Cobra hasn't unlapped me. That is the Corvette Grand Sports. Come here, Cobra. Let's re-lap you. I want you one lap behind me. Come here. Oh, there goes the Cobra again, so it looks like Cobra's going to be a lap behind everybody by the looks of it. Just a Corvette Ground Sports now, so overlap the Cobra. There we go. Corvette Ground Sports could overlap the Cobra. Really could overlap the Cobra. I might end up overlapping the Cobra twice. I think I've only overlapped it once. Yeah, I definitely am going slow. The bike is on 1 minute 11 behind me. Not good. Ah, so I'll overlap the Grand Sports again. Stop battling me. I want to get by you and you need me behind me at all times. I do apologise if I was a part of that, but I don't think I was. I think there's too much distance between me and them, excuse me, personally. I really do think there's too much. Oh, that was smooth. Oh yeah, it's nice and smooth. I might be able to overlap from the Stang. Yes, from the Stang it has been overlapped. Well, that is the next opponent to overlap, but I don't think I'm going to do it in time. Well done, Cobra. You've knocked me off the course. Not very nice of you at all. see the Corvette in the distance. Hopefully we can get the Corvette. Don't think I've got enough. I don't think I can get. I don't think I'll get the Viper. It'd be nice to see if I can get the Corvette. We should be able to overlap the Corvette, not a problem. Not going to overlap the Viper, the Viper's too far. Although the Viper's only just in the distance now. We've got the Corvette down. Two laps, try and challenge and overlap the Viper. Don't think I'm going to get the Viper. I think the Viper is too far ahead. Too much of a gap. Nice to get the Viper overlapped, but it's just not going to happen realistically. Don't think I'm going to overlap the Viper. Now I'm close to it. Don't think I'm close enough. Oh, we're going to overlap the Viper. Question is, when we overlap it, are we going to stay ahead of it or not? See if we can overlap it in the first place. Yes, we're ahead of the Viper now. We've overlapped the Viper on the very last lap. So it took us pretty much fighting back. Doesn't want to be overlapped. Yeah, it stayed overlapped. So it took us all 40 laps of that endurance event to end with everybody one lap behind. It's not going to take too long. Let's just see how many laps the Cobra is behind. It's just funny how when you do let this run, the cars go in the pits. Cobra's 2 laps behind. Corvette, Grand Sports behind. So the Cobra was only 2 laps behind in the end. And now it's 150,000. Just over 4 million credits. We're not watching the replay because that's just going to take too long. I'll just let it run, see what it gives us. Another Esperante. It's a shame because I wanted the car before it, because the car before it was a Formula 1 car. Really used one of them. I think the next one we'll tackle we'll tackle the Roadsters. So what do we need for this? Rules apply, so it needs to be MX5, MX5 1.8, MX5 1.8i. And it's for non-tuned because I can't even upgrade. So I don't think I've got a mouse that I can use. A specific MX5 to use. It's not going to be tuned. It's tuned. Yes, okay. Yes, I have got an MX5 I can use, it's not tuned. So we've got this Mazda MX5 1.8i, which I'll change into now. And we shall leave it in that part. And I shall next see you on the Roasters Endurance event. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome.